When the storm rolls in, how will you be protected? From Agorest Industries, the Boiler Room Mk3, in partnership with Flax Technologies. With recent adaptations among drifter kind, gone are the days of scattering stones across the floor and using obvious pit traps to thwart those otherworldly foes. Hi, I'm Professor Chert McGirt, and today we're breaking both patent and international law to show you how to build your very own Boiler Room Mk3 for when you awake after the fall of civilization as we know it. We've recreated a boiler room right here within the halls of the Temporal Institute to be used for demonstration and educational purposes. Depending on the size of hot spring you have available, there are two options when it comes to building your boiler room. The standard size requires a 5x5 area of boiling water, while the compact design only requires 1x3. No matter which version you choose, there are three main sections to the design. The central shaft, where the user will be stationed. The intake chamber, where drifters will be drawn into in pursuit of the user. And the collection chamber, where the user will be able to safely skin drifters to extract their natural resources, such as flax, gears, and more. Let's have a live demonstration. Drop it in, Larry.
As you can see, the drifter has no hesitation with entering the boiling water, as the trapdoors above cause it to see the surface as a safe walkable place. And now that it is down here, the flow of the water forces it downward, and the iron bars keep it at bay so that it cannot reach me with its bladed arm. Now with double-headed drifters, this can sometimes take a moment. There we go. And now we're free to safely carve resources from its rusted form. And voila!
Now let's take a look at a step-by-step build guide, provided by whoever the Institute paid to steal this tape. Welcome to the Boiler Room Mk3 build guide. Here's what you'll need. Let's get started. First, we'll set down our temporary blocks. These will be removed later to allow water to flow down into the collection chamber. Next, place a 3x3 ring of blocks in the center for our central shaft. Then ring the outside of the area with your building block of choice. Don't forget to replace the blocks underneath your water source as well. Now let's dig down 3 blocks and dig out a 7x7 chamber to match the outer ring of blocks we just placed. Be careful while digging to avoid removing your temporary blocks. You wouldn't want boiling water pouring onto your head. You can replace the walls and floor with your building block of choice, though this is only for aesthetics. Fill in the 3x3 ring above your head so that your chamber is 2 blocks high. Then dig out an identical ring on the floor. This is where our storage trunks will go. Now follow the on-screen guide to chisel your carving slots. For optimal carving slot placement, you should have 4 voxels above and on each side of the carving slot. Removing more material may result in water flowing into your collection area, so take care while chiseling. I recommend QPTech's Chisel Tools mod to speed up this step. Before blocking yourself in, place a ring of any kind of fence around the upper half of your collection area. This will prevent drifters from being able to reach you. Now place a wooden path on the central block, a trapdoor on the top portion of the block above that, and ladders going up the central shaft. Let's raise our building blocks on the surface by 2 so that drifters won't be able to climb out of the intake chamber. Add 2 block-high pillars on the corners of the central shaft with a third layer to act as a roof. Place blocks, stairs, or raise the surrounding terrain so that the intake chamber can be accessed from the ground. Pick a side to be your entrance and place a door. On the other 3 sides, place your window panes. This way, drifters from all sides will be drawn toward you while inside. You can decorate this top entrance area in whichever way you see fit. Now place trapdoors along both edges of the intake chamber. Make sure these are open while the boiler room is in use. Lastly, remove your temporary blocks. Check to make sure no water is flowing through your chiseled carving slots down below. Moving on to the compact design, follow the same steps we just performed, only the intake and collection chambers will be 3 blocks wide on a single side of your central shaft. In order to encourage drifters that may approach from other sides to move toward the intake chamber, place a moat of regular flowing water coming from the opposite side of the central shaft. Be sure not to let this water spill over into the boiling water below. Congratulations! You can now safely weather temporal storms in style and warmth, surrounded by the agonized wails of your enemies.
We hope you found the information contained within this video helpful. From all of us here at the Temporal Institute, we wish you all the best in your endeavors. Good night.